San Francisco, where this afternoon on their first tour ever, the present champions of all Russia, Dynamo Kiev, take on the California Clippers, who were the 1967 pro champs in the United States. I'm Mario Machado, and with me this afternoon to bring you all the exciting color and action, the coach of the UCLA soccer team, and authority in this great game of soccer, Dennis Stora. What do you think about the two teams, Dennis?
Well, this is a great occasion in American soccer, Mario, mainly because this Russian team is reputed to be one of the best to come out of Russia in the last 20 years. And the interesting thing about it is that the Clippers side is mainly made up of players with a background in Eastern European soccer. So we have here Eastern European players from Russia and many from Yugoslavia who are playing for the Clippers, and the Yugoslavian Clippers are really representing the best of what is American soccer. We're going to see how it comes out today.
Well, the interesting thing is that the two coaches, Viktor Maslov Sr., who is well known for what he's done with Dynamo Kiev, and Obradovic of the California Clippers, have played against each other 5 times before, and the Yugoslavian Dr. O of the Clippers having won 3 of those 5 times. So I really think there's more to it than just an exhibition game. It's going to be an all-out type affair.
Yes, there's a tremendous rivalry between Dr. Obradovic and the Russian coach, and I know the Russian coach is going to be after a win today to try and draw almost level with him.
Well, we're going to be looking at the players and introducing them to you as soon as we get a chance to establish all the 11 players of each starting side. Stadium, we're looking out from the press box. Ball intercepted. And they say Fernandez trying to trip number 7, Bagovic, and a free kick, the first free kick of the game.
Yes, I think the Russians are already lining up into the normal 4-2-4 system used all over the world now.
And there's a goal, a rapid goal from Dynamo Kiev. A free kick high in the air, a headshot towards the inside, and a first-timer.
Died far too late.
So here we are, probably 1 minute of play having gone by, and Dynamo Kiev in the lead, 1-0. Clippers still with the ball, trying to get it in. Heroes, Bryant's all alone, and he scores! And the game is all tied up. Fernandez coming through on a beautiful pass with his right foot, putting it high into the net. 1-1, Dennis.
Sereno Fernandez, every time he...
He's got Bandoff open on the left side. Passes to him. Boris dribbles in toward the penalty area now. Cross in front. He's got more there. Johnny shoots. He scores!
When we had the chance to build San Jose Earthquakes, we wanted it to be in San Jose. A lot of the guys had started to live down here. I was the assistant general manager as well as player. My job was to get guys into the community. We try to stress on the players how important it was for us to sell the game to the public and make the fans feel part of what we were doing. And it grew. It just grew. And we felt part of them, and they felt part of us. It was a kind of a magical thing. And they wrote an article in Sports Illustrated, and a gentleman by the name of Tex Mall, who was one of their top writers, was sitting in the stands watching it, and he interviewed 5 families, and all 5 families had met a player before they saw their first game. And that was unheard of in professional sports. So all of those factors kind of weaved together, and we felt that we were playing for the fans, and they loved to come out and support us, and it just worked. And in that whole thing, the players came together and they got very, very tight, and we were all doing the same work. We were all working hard, and it paid off well. The first year, we averaged over 17,000. The crowds were great. The atmosphere was fabulous. And to be honest with you, everybody in the league wanted to play here. This was the place they wanted to play. It was a stadium that the people were right on top of you. It was very noisy. It was like a European stadium. It was the best part of my life. It was the best years of my life, and with great guys, and everybody just had a laugh from day one. There was no stars here. There was no stars. There was just workmen, you know. And if I started to tell you stories about some of the fun we had, it could take 3 days. This was an insanity. This was insanity. This was the craziest group of guys I was ever around. And I guess there's words from a song coming come to mind. It's nights I can't remember with friends I'll never forget, and that's the way it was. It was a ball. It was an absolute ball. It changed everybody's life, I guess is the way to say it. And the city of San Jose was a huge part of that. You know, there's a lot of passion for the club, and there's a lot of passion for the city. And I think the city of San Jose was very well served by these guys. And suddenly, San Jose is on TV against New York and Chicago and Boston. And that wasn't the case back then. I think the Sharks came here based on the fact that professional soldiers had already been here, and I think we led the way. These guys' heritage, youth soccer spiraled to tremendous, suddenly hundreds of thousands of kids playing, and that jump was in 74, 75, 76, and it's because of the work these guys did, and I think that's their legacy.
It is the one game that truly belongs to the world. Its golden moments etched forever in the minds of fans from all nations, all cultures, all beliefs. Throughout the world, soccer is more than just a game. It's a passion. When they perform in soccer's marquee events, the stars of the world's game are players in a global drama. In 1994, the United States was the stage for a riveting story when America hosted the World Cup. Billions around the world watched as a determined American squad exceeded expectations. Born was a new generation of stars, homegrown heroes whose careers began on neighborhood fields in youth soccer programs. John Harkes, Tony Meola, and Alexi Lalas. They serve as the inspiration for today's young soccer players as they master their skills. As they practice and play, they dream of one day wearing the American red, white, and blue in a World Cup match. The World Cup provided the spark, and now it's time for the World's game to take its next step in the United States.
The building blocks have been laid for the most ambitious coast-to-coast professional soccer league in American history.
And history is made today. ESPN presents the inaugural game of Major League Soccer. A record sellout crowd of 32,000 here at Spartan Stadium in San Jose, California, to witness the first regular season game of the brand new league. Fireworks are capping off today's festive opening ceremonies, the crowd settling in. The stars have arrived to realize the dream for a new beginning in American soccer. Alan Rothenberg and João Havelange, two of the biggest men in U.S. and international soccer history. I'm Phil Shane. Welcome. Along with Kai Keogh, we have the honor of bringing you all of the MLS action this year. This is a dream come true for many fans and players alike.
This is the birth of a new era in American soccer, but most importantly, it's a homecoming for the USA's players who've been forced to hone their talents overseas. Now, they've proven their skills very impressively at the 1994 World Cup held in the United States, and even more impressively in 1995 at the Copa America. With the establishment of this Division I professional league, the USA's players will have the opportunity to become stars in front of the American people on their home soil.
And the stars of World Cup USA 94 and Copa America 95 will be with you all season long on Major League Soccer.
On this grass surface at Spartan Stadium in San Jose, in the San Jose and
Sheffield Wednesday, Derby County, West Ham, and now the DC United. He has come home wearing the captain's armband today. And we are underway. Major League Soccer has begun. To the near side, the youngster from Chile, Victor Mella, pushing forward to Wijnaldum in an early offside. We want to thank Budweiser at the University of Virginia. 24-year-old, 5'9", 165, a little bit more defensive as he finds the ball fly up for Suarez. The crowd, the new record, 31,863. Here is Spartan Stadium as Aroha dances past Lee. Winalda on the left foot, keeping it on the right now, looking for the shot. Gets it by post. Goal! Goal for Eric Winalda! San Jose has scored! An amazing goal with the right foot into the side net. And Spartan Stadium erupts. Game of history winding to a close. 7 seconds to Doyle as he shields it away. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and this one is over. San Jose wins it. The first game in MLS history goes to the Clash. The Casbah is rocking. 1-0 San Jose over DC United. Eric Winalda jogs back to the box to celebrate. History has begun. The fireworks in San Jose. Clash 1. DC nothing on ESPN.
It's amazing how quiet 90,000 plus people could be. As soon as I hit the ball, I knew I hit it well, but it took forever, it felt like, to get into the goal. And then once it hit the net, then it became just that insanity and the celebration, and then the team was there. It was just ecstasy, it was joy, it was satisfaction, it was relief, it was exhaustion, it was awesome.
FIFA Women's World Cup on ESPN.